Hi, my name's Paul Cresswell. Welcome to Paul's Tackle Reviews. The purpose of this channel is to give you reviews of tackle that's been out on the bank, tried and tested by an unbiased, unsponsored angler, and that's me. As I say with my videos, what works for me might not work for you, but I'll give you all the information so hopefully you can make your own mind up. Today I'm looking at the Maver hard case, and personally I think hard cases are the way to carry your poles and your top kits safely and securely. I bought the Guru one when they first came out. I think that was the end of 2019. Excellent little case. I wanted more capacity. I got the Cresta one and that was slightly bigger, and I've now moved on to the Maver one. The Cresta and the Guru have both got separate videos on this channel if you do want to have a look at them. So why have I bought this? Well, a couple of reasons. One is the zip on the Cresta only works one way now, and it's slightly inconvenient, slightly annoying. The other reason is I just wanted slightly more space. Now the Cresta's been out on the bank a couple of 100 times. I've even fallen on it a couple of times. It's offered brilliant security. I've still got it, I'll still use it. I keep unused top kits in it nicely in the dark in my garage when I'm not using them. But it was that extra bit of room, and I'll put a photo up here that shows it was just a little bit tight in the Cresta if I had the three butt sections of a pole together, and it just didn't quite work, and that was with two of them not having the caps on as well, as you can see in the photo. I looked around at what was available, and I haven't bought a Maver because I've got a Maver pole. Anybody who's seen my videos knows I'm not brand choosy, I'm not a tackle tar. I'm trying to buy the best that's out there at any one time. And I did look at a couple of the XL cases that are now available, and one I think you can get 4 in one side and one even 5, and they were too big for what I needed. I do sometimes fish matches, mainly pleasure fishing. I take a fair amount of kit with me, but I'm not a top end angler taking backup poles and 50 kits whenever I go out. So what are the dimensions? Well, the Cresta was around 190 long, 16 across when it's closed, and 14 high. The Maver is 192, I'll put a little photo, only slightly longer, 19 across, which is the big improvement, and it was actually only 13 high when it's closed, so it isn't quite as high as the Cresta. The main benefit is that across there, that width that's available. So I've got a Maver 921, and my butt sections are around 186 centimeters long with the caps on. That's quite long unless you're getting into the world of the Browning XL or other extra long poles, but most poles that are sold now are going to be 186 or below. It fits perfectly in here. I don't think you could get a 190 pole in here, but you could, there's another centimetre, you can get 187. I think that will cover 99% of poles on the market. So the big improvement for me is that I can put the pole and I can put all 3 butt sections in one side. Now you'll say, well, you've only got 2 in your mini butts there. My 16 metre section doesn't get out a lot, and if it does, I can put it in there. Most of the time I've got my 13 metre, my 14 metre extension. I've actually got my Browning sight and margin pole inside that extension, and I've got my 3 dolly butts there, and I've even put my cupping kit inside that, just because it then makes it handy and easy to find. It's still got the netting on the bottom here. It's still got 2 sets of Velcro straps on either side that have something on both sides that you join together. I've seen the new Preston one where it has one and then you kind of tuck it in. I didn't really quite work for me. That I like 2 straps that join together, same as the Cresta. I think these all come out of the same factory, but they come to individual manufacturers' specifications, so they're all slightly different, but they all have these interlocking hand grips that work really well. They're all riveted in the same way. They've all got a nice kind of felt cushioning in there to pad it as well. So I don't think there's anything revolutionary on the inside of this one. So on the other side, I put my top kits, and I've put in there, I've got 18 top kits at the minute. Now, I don't take 18 top kits when I go out. I've got 12 2-piece and 6 1-piece in there, just for demonstration purposes. You could probably get another 1 or 2 in there, but that's the kind of capacity. Now, the Maver top kits are 22mm diameter at the base, so they're probably as wide as anything on the market. If you're using a Preston pole or one of the new Maver RXX, then you're going to have 18mm top kits, and then you'll probably get more in as well. It's just the space that's available there. As you can see, obviously the one-piece kits fit in no problem. There aren't any one-piece kits, I don't think, over 180 centimeters, so they fit in fine. You've got the Velcro straps. Even if you don't take all your kits, it's still nice and secure. I've had no damage in all the time I've been using the Cresta, the Guru, and I've had this a couple of months as well. This weighs around 3.2 kilograms. Unfortunately, my scales have now broken, so I can't weigh the Cresta. It might well be on my Cresta video. The other particular feature of this is it does have a better zip, and as with all luggage that we buy, what's the one thing that fails and then means you need to replace? It's the zip, and that's what's happened on the Cresta. This has, I'll put a photo up, a joined waterproof zip that is the best zip I've seen. I think it's fantastic. Now, is it 100% waterproof? No, it isn't 100%. If it is raining heavy, I will close this, put both the zips on one side and put those on the ground, and so that you haven't got where the zips join, because that's obviously going to be a weak spot, and then put it so the water hits the other side where the zips are. I've had a small amount in literally torrential rain coming into this. I think what I will say is it's more waterproof than nearly every other without this zip. Is it 100% waterproof? No, it isn't. But I didn't actually find it a problem with the Cresta, and even without the waterproof zip, I think I'd have gone for this because of the size. Even with the Cresta, when it got wet, I just stood it up in the garage. Next day, it's dry. It's a felt material. It doesn't do any damage anyway. So, waterproof, more waterproof, 100% waterproof, probably not. But it is a better zip than the ones I've had on the previous ones. So I paid £130 for this. They're £150, I think, list price. There's a lot of places that are often doing them at £130. I got it from Bristol Angling, excellent shop. So that feels about the going rate for these. They're all 120, 130, 140, 150. You can get the Milo, you're in 170, 180. I think it's about picking the one that gives you the capacity that you need, and this is the one that's absolutely perfect for me. It's not a fashion show on the bank, but some people think it is. I like the fact it's all black. We don't need colour anywhere. It's for carrying my bowl. It's not going to catch me more fish if it had different colours on it. So I've used it a couple of months now. It's very well made, as they all are. I think the zip is particularly good, but the really great thing is the capacity and these dividers that you have in this side. So there's 3 sets of sponge dividers. I'll put a photo there. I think you can take them out. I think you can move them about. You could swap sides if you want. I've just used them. They've never moved in the time there. It keeps everything more secure. I think it's safer, and you're not getting anything rattling against each other. But like I say, I've never had a problem with the Cresta. If you've got any questions or comments, then put them down below and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. If you've had one of the other ones, or maybe you've got comments on different ones, put them down there, because people do read the comments and it gives them ideas about what they want. I've got an awful lot of videos on my channel now, so have a look at any of those. Like I say, the pole that's in here, I've been reviewed. The margin pole is in there, the Cresta, the Guru. There's lots of videos for you to watch on my channel. If you want to give me a like and subscribe, that's great. I've got more videos coming up. I've finally bitten the bullet and I've bought the new Supera X 9-foot feeder rod. So I'm filming at the minute, I'm getting out, I'm testing that, very positive about it. I'm also going to do a compare and contrast to the £40 bargain nitro rod that I've had, which is a fantastic little rod for the money. So that video's coming up soon. Until next time, tight lines.